Welcome to another edition of Litter Media Live. It is the Thursday edition on this August 29th of 2024. I'm Dan Ramey. He's the icon Mike Smith. And that guy off to my left is Mr. Hand 2.
Yes.
A.K.A. Aaron Glandon, who's not making an appearance right now. I mean, usually by now he's stuck that thumb out to let us know.
Well, we've assigned him a new job.
I'm going to share the show.
He's going to share.
Right. Yeah.
So we can keep our viewers happy.
But you should still at least acknowledge, other than just, there you go. I like that. That's much better.
I need somebody to help me with my collar. It always wants to bunch up on me.
So not only do we need a makeup department, we need a wardrobe department.
I need a lot of makeup. I'm a little shiny up here. Can you give me a little powder?
I think I might be a little more shiny than that. Yeah. So
okay.
Not much you can do other than that. Put a hat on maybe, thereabouts. Hi, and welcome to the program. Coming up shortly, we'll take a look at news. We'll have sports and this stage in history, all part of our standard fare that we share with you on a regular basis. But we start with weather, which is still on the steamy side.
And speaking of which, did you get rain last night?
A little over a half inch. And one loud clap of thunder that sounded as if it was right out our front door.
I heard the thunder, but we got no rain, and I saw on the radar it was down your way. So
Missy was reading in bed when this happened, and I was watching a little bit of TV, and I mean, it was, you don't hear it that loud.
Yeah.
Unless it's right next door to you. So I had walked in the bedroom, I said, and I saw the cat sitting on the bed, and I said, did you jump because of the, no, he didn't, but I sure did.
Yeah, it was rumbling to the south of us. Well, continued steam. Hot, humid through Friday evening with highs in the mid-90s, heat index near 100. Things will start cooling down, hallelujah, for the weekend. A chance of rain on Saturday, which we really need. And I think rain clears out on Sunday, but the cooler temperatures will remain with us, mostly 70s and 80s for highs next week.
All right. That is our forecast for you. Coming up, a look at news. But first, let's tell you about Scioto Valley Dumpsters, 740-253-8389. When you click on this ad anywhere you see it on our website, littermedia.com, it takes you to their Facebook page where they keep things up to date as to what they're doing. Sometimes they have photos of them cleaning up sites for people. Other times it's just, well, we're bringing the truck out, loading off, offloading a dumpster, and then they'll load it back on and carry it away when they're done. So if you want to find out more, give Carl a call at 740-253-8389 for Scioto Valley Dumpsters.
I'm a busy woman, and I'm not ready to slow down.
Tiffany's hip pain was interfering with her career and active lifestyle until she came to the Adina Orthopedic and Spine Institute.
Dr. Meshbach told me about same-day surgery. I said, I want it now, and I wanted it yesterday.
After a successful procedure, Tiffany was home the very same day and on her way back to enjoying the community she calls home. At Adina, we do what we love, so you can too.
For transportation options in Ross County, call Ross County Health District's Mobility Management Team, 740-779-9652.
I was looking for a first job. I had been babysitting and decided it was something for a little more permanent. It pays very well. It's convenient. You can make your own schedule with the flexibility. That's something that I like. The people that I work with are great. I wouldn't ask for a better crew or management team to work for.
Are you looking for a beer that satisfies your thirst and love of country? Armed Forces Brewing Company brews beer for patriots. Celebrate freedom with every sip. Armed Forces Brewing Company. Freedom never tasted so good. Each week, Litter Media presents the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Player of the Week. If you have an athlete to nominate, any amateur athlete is eligible. Simply visit littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. At the end of the year, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Make your nominations now at littermedia.com. Click on Player of the Week. And still to come today, probably, well, it'll be the last thing we do in the program. We'll have on the Litter Media Game of the Week preview show this week's Player of the Week. Looking forward to that.
Okay.
Volleyball?
Yes.
Can we at least say that?
It's a volleyball player.
So it is a volleyball player. So details on that coming up here shortly. LitterMedia.com. If you go there and click on Players of the Week under Sports, you'll see everybody who has received acknowledgement so far in 2024. You can also see our Player of the Year, which is Cole Miller from Paint Valley. So all that is available for you on our website. And while you're there, you'll also be able to see some of the stories we're talking about today, but there are some that only made it to our social media sites. So we're going to fill you in right now.
Some timely information as to dates. This is going on today and again on September 7th. The Ross County community is invited to hear about Bishop Flaget's proposed expansion and provide valuable feedback and get any questions answered. 2 opportunities. One of them is tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. at Bishop Flaget School. The other is on Saturday, September 7th from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Now, we've already told you a year or so ago that they were bringing back the high school as far as the classes. They're adding a year, like freshman, 1 year, sophomore. But what we're talking about expansion is actual infrastructure, construction, building space. So that is something that if you want to get in on that conversation, again, that's 6 to 8 tonight, and again, September 7th, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
Up in Pickaway County, Washington Township, completing the walking path around Martha Hitler Park, a project funded by a Park District grant. And there you see a big check. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's a 3-person check right there.
and $40,000, I think it says, doesn't it?
I can't quite tell. This producer is going up to the screen to see.
40,000?
40,000.
40,000.
Confirmation from one Mr. Hand, 2. Golly, how many fingers would he have to count on that Mr. Hand?
Your tased. Now, Washington Township in Pickaway, where is that?
Logan Elm School District.
Logan Elm School District. Okay. Something that I've been told over the years is a really big event as far as attendance, and that is the Ross County 4-H Halloween Campout at the county fairgrounds. Well, this year it's September 27th through 29th. However, any clubs interested in attending as a club, you have to register by this weekend. 11:59 p.m. is the cutoff on September 1st, so that's Sunday night, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So this is online. Go to the Ross County 4-H website and get signed up if you want to attend as a club.
And I tell you, it's not as packed as when the fair is going on, but from what I'm told from 4-Hers, it is a big deal.
Yeah, a lot of folks.
It really is.
I think they do the trick-or-treating, the whole thing.
Yeah. That's my birthday weekend. Maybe I'll go out there and check it out. September 14th and 15th, it's the 6th annual Girl Scouts. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading your story.
You did what I did yesterday.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and read this. Girl Scouts Love State Parks Weekend. So this is at the Ohio State Parks. Enjoy special programming at 10 designated state parks or explore self-guided tours, adventures on your own in any of Ohio's 76 state parks. You can learn more when you visit ohiodnr.gov/Girl Scouts and register with your local council. The wait is finally over for our friends in Pickaway County for the Circleville Pumpkin Show, unveiling this year's exclusive pen design. There you see it right there. If you're watching on our YouTube channel or on Facebook, it's the 117th Circleville Pumpkin Show. And this year's pen captures the vibrant spirit and tradition of the beloved event. Don't miss your chance to snag one or more of these limited edition pens and other fantastic Pumpkin Show merchandise. Find them at the Pickaway County Welcome Center and also the Circleville Apothecary.
Do you want to read the one that you're also assigned at next?
Oh, I guess I may as well.
Yeah, he's big at it all, isn't he?
I even have my script color-coded. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
I'm the guy that's colorblind, not you.
Precisely. Experience the magic of live entertainment once again at the historic Majestic Theatre, where every concert echoes with timeless charm and unforgettable moments. A series of programs are slated through February 7th. Beginning September 20th, they'll have the Raising the Roof Comedy Night fundraiser, and then after that, Twitty and Lynn come back. It's a salute to Conway and Loretta. They are the granddaughter and grandson of those particular acts. Fleetwood Gold was really big last year and the year before. They are back again coming up in October. More comedy for you, an 80s hair band experience. And then don't forget about Phil Dirt and the Dozers. They have been coming here for probably 20, maybe a little more than 20 years in the month of December. So they like coming and playing at the Majestic Theatre.
That Turn to Stone, a tribute to ELO, that might be a good one too.
That's right. That was that a November date?
November 22nd.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's around your birthday.
That caught my attention because it's just 2 days after my birthday.
Let's go see ELO.
Okay. Mark your calendars for the annual Pickaway County College and Career Night, sponsored by Pickaway Works. This year, it'll be hosted by Logan Elm High School on October 1st from 6 to 8 p.m. So seniors, also mom and dad, you're allowed to come too. Mark that on your calendar about college and career night.
Are you allowed to go if you're a junior or a sophomore?
You know, I suppose you could. I don't think they would usher you out, but traditionally it's seniors.
I was thinking, I saw this earlier this week. We all know Leah Mettler, the beautiful spokesperson we have in the McDonald's commercials here. She went to college at graduation from high school, and she already had like 2 years of credits in. Mm-hmm. And I think she's ready to graduate this coming spring.
Great. Congratulations.
From nursing school. Incredible. So that's why I asked about underclassmen, because some of them do that college credit ahead of time. So all the more reason to show up on the college night. Fayette County United Way is conducting their annual Scarecrow Festival. This is a 5K, 10K walk run, and it's September 21st starting at 9 a.m. If you want to participate, contact the Fayette United Way to get registered. And I believe we've got that information here in our news feed on Facebook, so you can check that out there.
And obviously that's during the Scarecrow Festival weekend. In Fairfield County, beginning Monday, the 2nd of September, State Route 310, did I say Fayette County? Fairfield County, if I said Fayette. State Route 310 will close to traffic between State Route 204 and Palmer Road Northwest for culvert replacement. And that project, they believe, will go through Friday, September the 13th. So about 11 days of some alternate
Did you say Friday the 13th?
I did.
Yikes.
I'm familiar with Palmer Road in Fairfield County. If I'd been on 310 or 204, I was there and didn't know it. But I am familiar with Palmer Road.
We might have been on one of those roads when we went to Fairfield County last spring.
That's possible.
Because there was a time or two that I didn't really know where we were.
Yeah, I don't know if this is
windy.
If this is between Pickerington and Carroll and Lancaster, somewhere in that stretch of area there, I'm not really sure.
Very well could be. Yeah. Usually when I've gone to Fairfield County, if it's not just straight on 159 or 22 to get to Lancaster, I'm lost.
That's where the GPS comes in handy.
Yes, absolutely. All right, coming up in a moment to look at sports. But first, we want to tell you about Haynes Total Healthcare Center for chiropractic needs, physical therapy, nutritional needs. They've been taking care of that, and they celebrate their 50th anniversary. If you want to learn more, click on this ad anywhere you see it at littermedia.com, and it will take you to their website, which is hayneshealth.com.
Wherever you are there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
This is Andy Tomlinson. When ensuring what's important to you, our agents are there when you need us the most. Tomlinson Insurance, for the best coverage at the best cost. Visit us online at tomlinsonins.com to learn more.
Time for sports, and we begin with our high school roundup.
4!
That means golf.
Yeah, they were playing last night. There were 2 SVC matches and 1 in the OCC. But let's start with the SVC. Westfall boys shot a 159 to win match 3 at the Chillicothe VA Medical Center course. Piketon finished 4 strokes back, Zane Trace 5 back. Huntington's Taylor Tucker was the medalist with a 2-under par 34. Now, the Westfall Lady Mustangs were winners with a 178, with Zane Trace shooting a 201. Paige Weiss of Westfall was the medalist with a 38. And as you see, jump back there with the OCC. Reynoldsburg won that. Lancaster, Tays Valley, Pick Central, Newark, Logan Canal, and Groveport Madison in that order. Tanner Wood of Reynoldsburg was the boys medalist in the OCC matchup with a 34. Now, moving on, we already talked about the girls' golf there. Boys soccer, Circleville. They jump out to a 4-0 start. I think they said this is the first time that the Circleville boys soccer team has been 4-0 in 9 years. So they opened up MSL play with a win last night over Liberty Union. This is conference play. John Halley, thank you at Sporting Pumpkin for helping me with this, because there are fewer girls soccer teams than you would have in volleyball, football, basketball, and so forth. Wellington, which is usually in the Cardinal division, they're all in one big division. So Circleville girls opened with a league win last night. So did Bloom Carroll and Fairfield Union.
So that's a league match, not a crossover match.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is correct. So Cardinal and Buckeye, they go together. Volleyball, I think we had some non-conference winners. Hillsborough, they're still undefeated. This is one of the best starts in many, many years. In fact, I didn't know, when they beat Chillicothe the other night, they said that's the first time they'd ever beaten Chillicothe volleyball in program history.
Which includes the SCOL days
Yeah.
and the FAC days.
So I was stunned by that. Western in a non-conference win, so was Eastern Pike and Lynchburg Clay. Girls tennis, Chillicothe in a non-conference match, still rolling. They beat Circleville 4-1.
And just a note on that Chillicothe-Hillsborough match from earlier this week, the thing that stands out there is they went the distance.
5.
I mean, what was it, game 4? It was a 26-24 score.
And had to rally to win it.
Yeah. So, very big night for the Hillsborough Indians. Litter Media Game of the Week, Eastern at Huntington. We've talked with both coaches, and coming up during our Litter Media Game of the Week preview show at noon today, we will have a one-on-one interview. Well, actually, a 2-on-1 interview, because we're both going to participate with Sam Beeler, father of Clay Beeler, who was injured in that traffic accident last week. So we'll get a live update from Sam Beeler. All right. Reds fell to the A's last night, 9-6. It was 5-0 when I was looking at it. It was like 2-0, then 3-0, 4-0, and 5-0. And then the Reds scored 6 runs in the bottom of the 7th, capped by a Will Benson 3-run bomb, and the Reds took the lead. Everybody was feeling good. We got the lead.
And then the bullpen.
And then here comes Emilio Pagan, who has pitched fantastically this season since coming off the disabled list, and then he couldn't get anybody out. 5 hits and 4 runs in the 8th inning, and they held on for the victory. So they will wrap up that series today, starting at 4:30, a special time at 4:30 this afternoon. The Guardians salvaged a series victory against the Royals, 7-5. The Guards have a 1-game lead now over KC in the AL Central. They have an off day today, then Cleveland will host Pittsburgh this weekend.
So they won only 1 out of 4 against the Royals in this series. So.
Correct.
All righty.
Just ahead, this date in history. The date is?
2005.
All right.
A very windy day for some.
All right, that's just ahead. But first, these words.
I want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane, online all the time. Customer payment, account information, and more. Log on at litterpropane.com.
Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
It's time to get serious about your lawn. It's time to step up to the best mower brand money can buy. For nearly 4 decades, Skag has been the easy choice for lawn care professionals. Don't settle for anything less than simply the best when it comes to mowing your lawn. There's sure to be a Skag model that's perfect for your yard, big or small. Make your lawn the envy of the neighborhood. Visit your local Skag dealer today. Skag, simply the best.
818 Eastern Avenue in Chillicothe. I need to give these folks a call today because my air conditioner has stopped working. And happy wife, happy life. Got to get that taken care of. Your trusted comfort advisor, Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. If you've got an issue like what I have right now, which can only be solved by Accurate, because there's nothing Dan can do to keep his wife happy other than call Accurate to get them to work on her air conditioning.
How many things do you call Accurate for?
Well, they got plumbing up there. So.
Oh, my.
Click on this ad anywhere you see it, and it'll take on littermedia.com. It'll take you right to their website, Accurate, HVAC. .com.
Your trusted comfort advisor.
It doesn't say heating, cooling, plumbing, and proctology.
Yeah, really.
Or urology.
Oh, my. It was a windy day on this day back in 2005. Have you ever heard of a little storm called Katrina?
Yes.
Yeah, it makes landfall near Orleans as a Category 4 hurricane.
It became a political issue as well.
Oh, my. Big time.
In a big way.
Despite being only the 3rd most powerful storm of the season, Katrina was among the worst natural disasters in U.S. history because of the flooding. In the wake of the storm, there were over 50 failures of the levees and flood walls around New Orleans and its suburbs. The levee and flood wall failures caused widespread flooding. The local connection to Katrina, and I suppose a lot of communities around the country could say the same thing. We had a number of groups, church groups, just contractors that went down there to help with that cleanup effort. Our old broadcast buddy, Matt Bruning, I believe, went down and worked at one of the Louisiana radio stations at the time because their staffing was just devastated, not in death, but couldn't get to the radio station.
And more of our buddies, Jim Day and Dana Cousins, also went down on mission trips to help out.
So that had not only an effect for Mississippi, Louisiana, but it impacted so many people around the country.
And there was so much finger pointing, and this became a thorn in the side for President Bush at the time, but also the mayor, who said, basically, you don't need to leave, you don't need to evacuate, or didn't. Perhaps the issue was that he waited too long to have people evacuate, and that just led to a lot of chaos. So now, when you see it says evacuate, go.
Get out of there.
Get out of Dodge. All right, that is a look at today's program. Coming up here at noon, we're going to talk high school football. It is our Litter Media Game of the Week preview show as the Eastern Eagles will be heading to the Huntington Hills to take on the Huntington Huntsmen. All that is coming up shortly. Stick with us here on Litter Media.